I'm 32. I live and work on board Holland America's Rotterdam cruise ship. It's a life that I've grown accustomed to over the years. A life that I always told myself I would escape. And a life that I consistently find myself coming back to. It's done a lot for me. It has. It's shaped me in a lot of ways. It's given me the ability to travel, to meet people from all over the world and learn about their culture and new languages. And it's afforded me the ability to solo travel when I'm not traveling here. And you can see that I'm in my cabin here, but I'm actually on the way to Iceland. And so this is the story of being out here for 2 months and the ups and downs. So I'm leaving my cabin, which you can see is not too impressive. Excuse me, bro. And I need to get some laundry detergent. Alright, I need one laundry detergent, and that's it. Tide.
Tide?
Yeah,
like Tide?
Yeah, laundry detergent.
1 minute.
Oh, that's all I need, man.
Okay.
Thank you. Cheers, bro. Boom. Scored. Tide. 75 cents. And the crew mess. Let's go do this laundry. Alright, so I'm going to meet my dude for a dining room brunch here on Holland America Rotterdam. And yeah, headed to the dining room because Lido is so crowded. So I come to dining room brunch because the food is significantly better than Lido. And they usually only have it 2 days a week, so it's only on C days. And the lines are crazy. You know, the lines are crazy up on Lido because the cruises are always sold out. And so I come in here and I eat. The food's just better, and it's just better to not be up there and just kind of get more of a dining room experience. I gotta get my laundry. So one of the most common questions I get throughout my daily life is, Josh, what's it like to work on a cruise ship? And I have so much to say about it, but I'd rather just document it in video. So I'm out here for the next 2 months. I am currently headed back to Amsterdam, where we are going to start a cruise back to Norway, and then we'll be in Norway for a week and come back, and then we go to Iceland. So I'm going to document these next 2 months. It's going to be like a cinematic vlog, and I'm going to show y'all what exactly ship life is like for me as a guest entertainer, service staff, playing guitar on Holland America Cruise Lines. So nobody talks about the loneliness at sea and how much time crew members spend by themselves. And for me, I often find myself pondering, you know, where am I and who am I and why am I here? And how much longer will I be here? You know, the ocean holds a special place in my heart, as I've spent more time at sea over the past couple of years than I actually have on land, and I don't get to see my family often. And in a way, the people on board become your family, but the sad truth is most of them I will never see again. And it's a temporary friendship with lasting memories. And that can be tough. It's a life you must learn to accept. And it was a hard pill for me to swallow on my first contract. But you do make those memories, and those memories are real, and so are those experiences. But it doesn't curb the loneliness and the fact that I just walk around here wondering what's going on. I spend a lot of time in the mess. I spend a lot of time drinking coffee. I spend a lot of time spending a lot of time, if I'm really being honest. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out eventually. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. Maybe. So I'm up on deck 11, and I just want to talk about it because, you know, you can see we're out here in the wide open ocean, and it's a view that I've become very accustomed to over the years. Some of the most beautiful sunsets, probably the most beautiful sunsets that I've ever seen, have been at sea. I saw the Northern Lights in Greenland at sea last year. I've been to a good portion of the world at sea and via cruise ship, but some of the most beautiful sunsets and stuff that I've ever seen have always been at sea. And I'm very fortunate to, you know, have essentially worked on cruise ships for 6 years and have traveled all over the world doing so. And it never gets old. It never gets old coming up here to deck 11 and seeing everything that I get to see because, you know, like I said, it's nothing but ocean out here. And there's something peaceful about that. And at times there's something scary because it really just lets me know that, hey, this world is pretty big, man. And when you're out here floating in the middle of nowhere, you know, you see a cruise ship and you're like, wow, that thing is really, really big. And then you come out into the ocean and it's a canoe. Like the ocean can swallow it up in no time, you know? And so this life is so interesting working at sea because you meet people from all over the world. You know, when I started working with Carnival Cruise Line in 2017, the end of 2017, I come on board and we have people from 83 different countries. I've never heard any of their languages. I didn't know anything about any of that. And it introduced me to a whole new world. And one that I'm extremely grateful for because this life has afforded me the opportunity to travel. It's afforded me the opportunity to save money, essentially, and go and do whatever I feel like doing when I'm not here. And it's just, I can't even put it into words really how much working on cruise ships has afforded me the ability to just go do things. So I'm up here on deck 11. I always come up here and walk, listen to some albums, or vlog like I'm vlogging now, and just reflect. It's so peaceful. The air is always so pure at sea, and like I said, I get to see these views all the time. And so people commonly ask, like, hey Josh, how long are the contracts? And I've done 7.5-month long contracts. I've done 4-month long contracts. I've done 8-month long contracts. It just depends. People ask about the pay. I'm a musician, so I'm on the higher end of the scale, but for most people, it's not that much. It's a lot of money in their country, but for most people, it's not a lot. And I don't have to share a cabin. At one point in time, when I worked on Carnival, I had to share a cabin. I don't have to share a cabin anymore. And I'm thankful for that because doing 7.5 months at sea, having to share a cabin can be rough, and I don't have to do that anymore. And so when I switched to Holland, it's just a totally different life. I can order room service. I can just kind of do my own thing. But at one time, it wasn't like that. And so I've kind of climbed the ranks, so to speak. And yeah, so I have like an hour and a half before my sets tonight. And just up here doing some reflecting. So I'm gonna keep walking and I'm gonna keep vlogging. So I gotta wear a suit every night, you know what I'm saying? That's how it works being a musician out here. And what y'all think? Blacked out, John wigged out, baby. So yeah, we're going up to the stage to play. Let's do it. And we're off. Let's go do this. yeah, so the stage, I'm up here on the stage, and I work for BB King's, and yeah, we are here, so it's actually quite beautiful.
Y'all make some noise for Josh Bergman on guitar.
Okay, so this cruise is done. I'm going to be in the beautiful home port of Amsterdam tomorrow, which will be incredible, of course. And I start a 2-week cruise to Iceland, Scotland, and Norway. I've been all three of those places many times, and it's always a pleasure to be back. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so tonight was great. Wrapped up the sets, packed out dance floor, you know, the usual. I'm already out of my clothes, but I need to go see guest services because I ordered a burger late night last night and it was horrendous. They charged me $11.20 for it. And yeah, it was terrible. So I'm going to go see them because they were supposed to refund that. So let's go.